Now, the second spiritual law of success is the law of giving and receiving. Disclaimer: the 7 laws that we're going to break down and dissect, there is not a single one of these that has more of an impact or more of a value standard than the other. But man, I gotta say, this is my favorite. Oh, this is my favorite. My mama told me, don't ever be a user. Don't ever live to be a taker. You just want to take from people. You just want to take. You just want to wait till people get something, have a new job opportunity, get new money, new car, so they can drive you more places, get a raise at their job. They get to fly more, and they have, the points, how you get the points with, American Airlines, Delta, and you have the credit cards. They could have people that fly. Don't be somebody who uses and is waiting to take from somebody. The reason why I like the law of giving and receiving so much is because this is collective consciousness. This is the circle of life. Giving and receiving. There can't be anybody on this side who is simply a taker without somebody willing to give something. Now, spiritually, right? There are demons, there are energy leeches, vampires that are waiting. They are hunting on the prey. They're hunting on the prowl. They are waiting for somebody to level up in life just so they can knock their legs beneath them, right? Like some teacup chihuahuas just nibbling at the feet, nibbling at the legs, They wait for that. They smell it, They smell when somebody has potential. They smell it. It's not on you. It's in you. It's a within thing. Within, I am great. Not without. Without, I'm not great. So without whatever, without these teammates, without this situation, this circumstance that's placed in my life, I'm not great. No. Within, I've been great. So, when you look at the flower of life, right, and you see the circles just, right, it's a chain effect. So it's 2 circles together, Venn diagram. 2 circles together, Venn diagram. It's a diaspora, and it culminates consciousness. Now, as we know, there are people that live to give, and they don't even have much left to give in their cup. But they're going to give it. They will give you the shirt off their back. All to see you succeed. All to see you strive. They'll be all right. Now, those types of people, they have a special, undeniable placeholder in this world. Their love for being of service to the world, Mother Nature, and its reproductions, it's uncanny. We know that. But like we know, when you are consistently giving to someone or something, that which you do not have, you die out. You wither away. Because as much as you think you got it, as you think you had it, your battery is low. Your social battery is running low. Your spiritual battery running low. Your physical battery running low. Mental. And I feel for those people because, like I mentioned, a taker, a user, I call them misusers, but a user knows how to smell a people pleaser. So that user is going to do anything in their power to mentally, vocally, and psychologically manipulate the people pleaser, because the user knows that without them being around the taker, they wouldn't have nobody to give to. So they wouldn't feel that much of a purpose. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And everything that this taker has accumulated was only because of the givers of the world. who gave you the shirt off their back and didn't ask for no high five. Didn't ask for nothing in return. They wanted to see you with that shirt more than, wow. Being able to give and receive energies is how you elevate as a spirit. It's how you elevate as an entity. Now, how much elevating can you do, right? You know, it's the oxymoron as to where if we are so focused on the past, we are depressed, saddened, weakened. If we are so focused on the future, we are anxious, which is called anxiety. Also, nerve-wracking, heart-wrenching, right? But where is the place that we can make a change? That most neglect, that has no time. Most of our thoughts are controlled by demons. The last thought that you thought before clicking on this video, the last scroll you did on Instagram and TikTok, what did you see? I bet you were judging somebody. Those are thoughts catered and brought to you by demons. This commercial is brought to you by demons. You know what I mean? And so the more I broke that down, I realized, all right, we can't live without the other. We cannot live without the other. Me growing up, going to predominantly Caucasian and white schools, I realized, so I talk too proper for the black kids. I talk too white for the black kids. And I'm too black for the white kids. I'm not from the hood, but I grew up around the hood. I will never say I'm, gangster, hoodlum, I'm toting and slang. Heard of drive-bys. I seen them niggas on the corner slanging, prostitutes coming, shooting dice, yelling, playing basketball, football in the street. Riding bikes, motorcycles and shit. I was there. I was around that. That wasn't my everyday, but I was around that. Too black for the white kids. Too white for the black kids. So right here in the present moment is where you make the change. Because you can't change your life without changing your habits. You can't change your habits without changing your mind. Think, see, feel. It's a trinity. It's a trinity. It goes hand in hand. Mother, father, you, daughter, son. Trinity. 1 + 1 is 1, or 1 + 1 is 3. You have to account for the stipulation in the middle. Because if it's 1 × 1, or 1 × 4, or 1 × 1 + or 1 - we're subtracting, we're adding. We have to take that into consideration. We can't just leave it out like it's, because then it'd be 1 equals 1. That's 11 equals what? It's incomplete. It's an incomplete expression. So having that balance of giving and receiving, man, it done changed my life completely. Oh, it done changed my life. Because when you're aware, you know how much to give. We all want to give, right? Look at how we feel about our mamas. How you feel about our grandparents, dogs. If we got, y'all got any kids out there, relatives, nieces, nephews, you want to give them everything. Time, money, space, energy, smiles, love, money, anything. At all times. We know what it's like to give. So we know, same thing saying, we know what it's like to work hard. Who knows how to work smart? To work hard is to work smart. To give is to receive. They go hand in hand. It's not your left hand, your right hand. It's your hand. Give a hand. You feel me? So, giving and receiving Implement it in your life today, and it will change your life tomorrow.